My Grandma, the Werewolf, written by Derek Dean, performed by an artificial intelligence version of Jimmy Stewart. Artwork is also created by artificial intelligence. In a cozy little cottage at the edge of the forest, there lived a little girl named Brinley and her grandmother, Grandma Gray. Brinley loved spending time with her grandmother. She was the kindest, funniest, and most loving grandmother anyone could ever ask for. But Grandma Gray had a secret. A big secret that she kept hidden from everyone, even Brinley. You see, Grandma Gray was not just an ordinary grandmother, she was a werewolf. Now, you might think that having a werewolf for a grandmother would be scary, but Brinley thought it was the coolest thing ever. She loved hearing Grandma Gray's stories about her adventures under the full moon, chasing rabbits and howling at the stars. One night, as they sat by the fireplace, Brinley noticed something strange about Grandma Gray. Her ears were pointier than usual, and her teeth looked a little sharper. "Grandma, are you feeling okay?" Brinley asked, her eyes wide with concern. Grandma Gray chuckled and patted Brinley's head. "Oh, don't worry, dear. It's just a little bit of werewolf magic, nothing to be afraid of." Brinley couldn't believe her ears. "You mean you're a werewolf?" she exclaimed, her excitement bubbling over. Grandma Gray nodded, a mischievous twinkle in her eyes. "That's right, my dear, but it's our little secret, okay? We don't want to scare the neighbors." From that day on, Brinley and Grandma Gray had even more fun together. They would go on nighttime walks through the forest, howling at the moon and playing games of hide and seek. And whenever Brinley felt scared or lonely, Grandma Gray would wrap her furry arms around her and sing her a lullaby that made all her worries disappear. But keeping Grandma Gray's secret wasn't always easy. One day, while they were baking cookies for the annual village fair, Grandma Gray's nose twitched and her ears perked up. "Uh-oh," she muttered under her breath. "It looks like there's trouble in the forest." Brinley's eyes widened with curiosity. "What kind of trouble, Grandma?" Grandma Gray glanced out the window, her werewolf senses tingling. "It's hard to say, dear, but I think we'd better investigate." So Brinley and Grandma Gray set out into the forest, following the mysterious trail of paw prints and broken branches. Along the way, they encountered all sorts of creatures, a mischievous raccoon, a sleepy owl, and even a friendly deer who offered to help them on their quest. "That's why I always tell you to watch for deer," howled Grandma Gray with a chuckle. Finally, they reached the heart of the forest, where they found a group of lost wolf cubs crying out for their mother. Without hesitation, Grandma Gray sprang into action, using her keen sense of smell to track down the cubs' mother and reunite them with their family. As they watched the wolf cubs frolic and play in the moonlight, Brinley felt a warm glow of pride in her heart. She may have had a werewolf for a grandmother, but she wouldn't have it any other way. Because Grandma Gray wasn't just a werewolf. She was the bravest, most loving grandmother in the whole wide world. And so, as they made their way back home, hand in paw, Brinley knew that no matter what adventures lay ahead, she would always have her Grandma Gray by her side, howls, secrets, and all.